Oh, music school. Yes, this is a school. And there are actual students in there again, pupils in there. It's also the school I went to for 4 years. And at that point in my life, I don't want to say regret, but I find it sad that I didn't take the music part, because that's a music's and arts school. But there was a third possibility to not do any of that, and that's what I went for, because that has the fewest lessons. And back then I was just like, the fewer time I have to spend in school, the better. So I went for that. Which, I mean, in the end, it's hard to tell. Like, it's really hard to tell, because if I were to go to the music part here, then my life would have been very different. Like, very different. And I sometimes think about that. I try not to think about that too much, because the whole what would be if conversations are kind of pointless. But, like, there are so many things that would just be completely different. Like, if I was in a music school, well, first of all, obviously, I would probably not have decided to go from a music school to a technical high school. And without the technical high school, I would not have decided to study computer science. Which, in retrospect, I don't know if that would be a good or a bad thing. I really enjoyed my studies. I like it. That was really something that I enjoyed to do. It's just that now that I'm done with it, I don't want to work in that field anymore all of a sudden. Maybe also just because I didn't find the right thing to work on. Like, maybe if I work on blockchain technologies, maybe it's more interesting. So I might learn Solidity or Viper, just for fun, just so I can say that that's something that I did. Because AI is the thing that I spent some time in my master's thesis with, but blockchain is the other big thing that is upcoming technology. So maybe maybe I will. Anyhow, back to the conversation. So I wouldn't have gone in that direction. And then also, and that's the more interesting part of the conversation, I would have spent more time with music, so I would be more musical. Like, I would probably be able to sing better, etc., etc., etc. And we know that I like to do that. We know that I enjoy singing and that I enjoy making music, and that was just something that I kind of ignored in my past. Oh, look, the lesson starts. I like people. Anyhow, so, but okay, so I wasn't done with that thought, because not only would I be more musical, that's just one side effect. The way more interesting part of this is that I'm just gonna ignore that. Is that if I was in a school like that, not with just boys in a technical high school, but with girls, then I'm pretty sure that my social life would also be different. Like, very different. Like, I would have kind of learned to deal with girls better. Doggies. And, like, so I sometimes think about that. What would have been if I stayed in this school? What would have been if? I don't know. We will never know, because it's just not the case. I didn't. I'm here. What? Self-employed, doing nothing, single as fuck. Anyhow, I need to get away from Austria. Man, I don't like the people here. I'm literally just like, really, you complain that I'm too loud just talking to my phone? that's just. Anyhow, I need different people around me. So we're just gonna go somewhere else. I don't know where yet, but we're gonna go somewhere else. It was nice the 4 years that I had here, but actually no, I didn't enjoy the 4 years that I did here. I did enjoy high school then. Like the further I went along in my school journey, the better I liked it. And then university was the best. So it started out really bad in kindergarten. I hated going to kindergarten. Then it went better and went better. And yeah, now it was like a drop again because shit, what do I do now with my life? Anyhow, yeah, that's part of my past. And apparently also part of my present, but not necessarily part of my future. Okay, we're gonna end it at that. Gotta prepare a clubhouse room now, because we're gonna have a clubhouse session. I might see you there. If you're in clubhouse, add me.